All right, you're welcome back. As you saw from the video, my guest is right here, Pepenazi. Thanks for being here today. I've always wanted to ask you, I don't know if you've been asked that so many times, I don't know what your answer is, but what does that name mean?
Pepenazi, I got the name back then in secondary school. Pepe, you know what Pepe is?
Pepe then.
Yeah, we were this kind of guys that were super expressive. You know, we say things the way it is. And people are just like, bro, you just come, you just pepper everybody here. And, you know, I had this kind of identity that anywhere I go to, I try to stand out. So yeah, with the Nazi was just an abbreviation which means nice and zealous instincts. So I work with my instincts, basically. Yeah.
That's very interesting. How long have you been in the industry for now?
Yeah, actively. I think for an artist, you know, when you have that breakthrough, and that is when you start counting down. And I would say 2015.
Okay. What was the breakthrough?
The breakthrough was illegal.
Okay.
Yes, for the street they call it illegal. You know what I mean? Before that time, I had a couple of songs, Low Born You, but I was trying to round up things. I was trying to round up school, and I was also trying to, you know, round up my NYC. So
okay.
Yeah, it was work. But 2015.
So while you were a student, you were already doing some music.
Yes, I was. Yes,
when did you start? When did you do your first recording, studio recording?
First recording was 2007. That was my first year in school. Bro, you know that feeling, you're done with stuff now, you try to ask guys, how you feel, how you see them? Yeah. It makes sense. But yeah, after then, you know, I started going for gigs, you know, started going for shows, and the acceptance was good. So I felt, yes, this is something I can do.
Okay. So, looking at that journey now, it's about 10 years now since the first time you probably walked into a studio and said, okay, this is actually what I want to do.
Yes.
To now, I mean, are you happy 10 years? Looking back at the 10-year journey, are you where you think you should be? Or you think you deserve more?
For me, you know, I always base, you know, my belief on things growing organically. And for me, that has been my growth. From the days of, you know, working with Olamide, you know, being on the album, the Baddest Guy Ever Lived album, and also working with DJ Exclusive and other guys, I felt like I just had to take my time and make sure that the growth is organic. And for me, that has been what it is. You know, I won't say I have gotten to where I want to be.
But what do you think is responsible for that?
For me, it's just constant work. You have to keep things relevant. You have to make sure that, you know, you are relevant and your craft also is relevant and also what you do is relevant. Yeah. And for me, I feel I'm in that process. Yeah. You know what I mean? For me, getting into the industry actively 2015, and I've made a whole lot happen for myself to this point. So I feel like with more work, you know, things will get bigger.
Yeah. I mean, I ask that because, I mean, there's a lot of people who say, okay, I've been in this industry for so long, and you hear that they actually do very good music, and then you see this guy who comes out of nowhere in 2 years is probably in the top 5 in the industry.
My case was,
and I always wonder, what do you think is responsible for that? Why do you think some people tend to? Is it luck? Do people work harder than others? Like, what do you think is the reason for some people blowing?
For me, I was able to start paying attention to me in 2015. Yeah. Now people have forgot the fact that I had stuffs going on, that I have dropped, you know, content, but you know, people just started paying attention to me when I dropped Illegal. Yeah. So I would say for an artist, number one is you have to make sure that you are just doing things right. Make sure you're doing things right, and make sure you're working with the right team. Yeah. And with that, yeah, you have everything.
Looking at the industry now, I mean, there's a lot of hot young boys who are doing great things. True. I think the industry got shook up, like you said, probably around the time you came in as well. Yes. From 2014, 2015, we started seeing all of these amazing talent. And in the last year, I can think of 5 off the top of my head who have also come in and obviously are going to disrupt things again. The Nonso Amadis, the Odunsis. Every day there's a new hot guy. You know, you look at that and does it make you confident? Does it make you happy? Does it scare you?
For me, it boosts my confidence in the sense that I could remember 2015, I was nominated for the Rookie, and it was myself, Coca, YC, Umbo Smith. And look at that lineup, look at where we are right now. So it's just telling that guy on the street that things can happen for you. Yeah. You know what I mean? As long as you put in work, things can happen. You can make things happen. You know, when I got in, you know, I was kind of skeptical, like, bro, should this thing go work? And I think every artist always crave that funny indulgence, like, would it actually work? Because when people don't pay attention, you know, when you drop stuff and people don't pay attention, you be like, I might not be saying money they born like this, you know. But yeah, I noticed that these guys made things happen, and we're all in the same clique. And look at us, look at where we are right now. It's just telling that guy on the street that you can make things happen, you can make things work. You just have to believe. And also, you know, be good at what you do. If you are selling something to someone, it has to be credible. Yeah. You know what I mean? That is very, very important.
How expensive is it to make music in Nigeria? I was, on my way here today, I was listening to Ryan Seacrest's show, where he does a top 40. And he had Charlie Puth in the studio with him, and Charlie Puth was there with his record label or guy or whatever it was, and it was like, oh, that Charlie Puth is the cheapest artist he's ever had to work with. Really? And all he needs is to pay hotel room for him for 2 or 3 days, and he gets inspired and he produces it. He does everything on his own. Wow. You know. And even Ryan Seacrest was surprised because, I mean, record labels have these massive budgets to do things like this, you know. Here, it may not be that easy, you know. Sure. So I wonder, is it an expensive venture? Is it something that technology has also helped? I mean, you have a lot of young producers now who do things in their rooms with beats, and you know they just put their laptop down and work on things. How expensive has it been for you to get to where you are today?
My story was, you know, the guy that came from nowhere. I had a team I was working with. But we were just this group of guys that, you know, we had little funds. Yeah. You know, big shout out to some guys. I don't want to call their names, but, you know, we were just trying to put in the little we had. What was important for us was we're going to sell our stuff, but we'll put the little we have into this craft. Yeah, we started off, you know, recording stuff, you know, going to the studio, you know, trying to make sure that things worked. But at a point in time, we noticed that things were really, really hard, rough. You know what I mean? Like, to shoot a video, but you don't want to know. But yeah, we spoke to a few guys, you know, big shout out to Yinka Bibi. He shot my first video, and we walked out to him, and you know, he was able to come up with a very minimal budget. And also, you know, you start with your guys now. Your guys, if you produce, the one that can do stuff, you know, then, you know, you give him little cash. Then yeah, based on influence and based on, you know, relevance, because I was grinding. Trust me, bro. I was going to gigs, you know, building up contact, talking to guys, producers. So the way we are just Alpha, help your guy, you know, and you know, they were able to come through.
How much? How much of a role did your brother play in this?
Who are you talking about?
Dotun, who's already. Do you think you were lucky to have him in that position?
Who told you not to use my brother? Ebuka. Yeah. Who told you not to use my brother?
Is he?
And I'm asking you.
I mean, I'm friends with him, friendly with him. So
okay,
I think
big shout out to Dio to the team, and you know, he's a big supporter. He's someone I totally respect. He was part of the grind. Okay. I can say we both started stuff together. Yeah. Because at that point where there was nothing going on, you know, he was able to come through.
And he had also been in the industry, so
I'll be sincere, based on influence, you know, he was able to come through as well. It's someone that supported. It was someone that was like, Baba, you know this guy. Try and walk up to this guy, talk to this guy, you know. So yes, I will be very sincere. I leveraged on his influence, and yes, it was quite influential to my craft and also.
No, we'll take a quick break now. When we come back, we'll find out your plans for the future, and you know all the amazing albums you probably have to drop for us in the coming years. Yeah, we'll see you guys in a minute. It's nice now, it is my turn. Just won't work you out.